Hi, good evening. My name is Dr. Alec Newton. I am the Associate Vice President for Instruction and the Dean of Health Sciences, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all today to Oranger Hall here at Craven Community College. We are gathered to celebrate Craven's oldest curriculum program, started back in 1960 nursing program. Tonight, though, is about the achievements of our 2025 Practical Nursing Day Program graduates. Their hard work was essential to get them here, but none of us could get here alone. With that in mind, we have a few distinguished guests with us tonight that I would like to recognize for their leadership and the support they have provided our nursing program. Dr. Kathleen Gallman, Vice President for Instruction. Arian Murray, our Admissions and Advising Coordinator for Health Sciences. From Carolina East Medical Center, Kelly Stadelman, Student Coordinator, Carolina East Medical Center. And Beth Skinner, Director, Nursing Professional Development. One of the reasons I love the nursing pinning ceremony is how it connects today's graduates to the rich history of nursing. This ceremony pays homage to the nurses that came before with their traditional white uniforms, the lamp they will hold, and the pledge they will speak. These graduates are taking on the mantle of an honorable profession that requires a huge heart, sacrifice, and a relentless desire to help others. And I welcome you to the pinning ceremony of our 2025 Practical Nursing Day program. Now I'd like to invite Ms. Maureen Abraham, our Director of Nursing Programs, to introduce our guest speaker.
Good evening, everyone. I'm, as Dr. Newton said, Maureen Abraham, and I'm honored to serve as the Director of Nursing Programs here at Craven Community College. Tonight, we gather to celebrate the accomplishments and significant milestone in the lives of our nursing students. Graduation from nursing school. Yay! First, I'd like to take a moment to introduce our dedicated nursing faculty. They work tirelessly to provide the best education for these graduates, equipping them with the knowledge, skills, and abilities that to excel in their nursing career. Mary Elaine. Sarah Nichols. Kelsey McBride. Kelly Toller. Sarah Salter. Terry Morris. Lauren Janik. Dorothy Higgins. Kimberly Breeze. Maureen Pitts. Chris Evans-Rook. Sheila Belcher. The pinning ceremony is a tradition dating back to 1880 that marks the transition from student nurse to professional nurse. Graduates, the pin you receive tonight is more than a mere accessory. It symbolizes professionalism, compassion, and caring. Wear it with pride, for it represents your individual achievement and commitment to the nursing profession. Florence Nightingale, the visionary founder of modern nursing, spent countless hours nursing sick and wounded soldiers during the Crimean War in the 1850s, leaving an indelible mark on the field of healthcare. Later in our ceremony, our graduates will recite a version of the Nightingale Pledge, affirming their dedication to upholding the values and vision of nursing. Tonight's ceremony is bittersweet. It marks not only my final pinning ceremony, but also my last day at Craven Community College after 25 years as nursing faculty. While it's difficult to say goodbye, I find comfort in knowing that as I grow older and may one day need health care, there's a good chance that one of the nurses starting my IV is going to be from Craven Community College. But tonight's about our graduates, to celebrate their hard work and the beginning of their journey in nursing. As you well know, these individuals faced numerous challenges throughout nursing school, yet each one has met those challenges with determination and resilience, earning the right to walk across the stage tonight. I have every confidence that they will go on to make meaningful and lasting impact in the lives of their patients. So with immense pride and congratulations, I welcome these graduates into the nursing profession. And when you accept your diploma, I present you with one last challenge, and that is to be the best nurse that you can be. And now I have the privilege of introducing our speaker for this evening, Dr. Cindy Rose. Dr. Rose brings over 20 years of dedicated service to the nursing profession and currently serves as a float pool nurse at Carteret Healthcare. She earned her doctorate in nursing practice from Capella University in 2020 and holds board certifications as a critical care registered nurse and nurse executive. Throughout her career, Dr. Rose has worked in a variety of clinical settings, with the past 19 years focused on nursing education and hospital leadership. Her commitment to excellence in nursing extends to her roles as adjunct faculty for the University of Wisconsin and Carteret Community College nursing programs. A proud alumni of Craven Community College, she is deeply rooted in the local healthcare and academic communities. And yes, I was one of her instructors back then. Dr. Rose is a long-standing member of the North Carolina Nurses Association and the American Association of Critical Care Nurses. In addition to her professional achievements, she's actively involved in her church and devotes time to volunteering with organizations that provide essential medical, vision, and dental care to underserved populations. Her passion for patient care, leadership, and education will make her an inspiring voice for our ceremony tonight.
Good evening, everyone. To the families, friends, and faculty, thank you. Thank you for your unwavering support, encouragement, and patience. You've lifted up these graduates during one of the hardest years of their lives. Your belief in them helped carry them through long nights, early mornings, and every challenge in between. To the graduates today is a momentous occasion, a celebration of your dedication, your perseverance, and the hard work that has brought you to this milestone. For some of you, this may have been the hardest year of your life, but you made it. You showed up, gave it your all, and pushed forward when things got tough. That speaks volumes about your character. To the family and friends again, I wish I could tell you that your job is done, but the truth is your continued support will still be needed. Nursing is a complex, deeply emotional profession. It's incredibly rewarding, yes, but it can also be overwhelming at times. Nurses carry the weight of others' fears, pain, and hope on their shoulders. Your encouragement and presence will remain vital as they navigate this next chapter. When I began my healthcare journey 28 years ago, I had no idea what the future held. I completed my LPN right here in 2001, unsure of where it would take me. Over time, though, what I call lovingly the scenic route of healthcare, of education and growth, I came to understand the depth and richness of this profession. After many years at the bedside, I transitioned into leadership, driven by a desire to serve in different ways, to help others grow and ensure that they had the tools, resources, and support to become the best versions of themselves. Now, in a new season of life, I found my way back to where it all began, at the bedside, doing what I love most, caring for those that need us. There's something profoundly grounding about returning to direct patient care, where the true heart of nursing lives. And that's the beauty of the profession. There's a space for everyone, to find their passion, whether it's at the bedside, in leadership, in education, or beyond. Nursing offers a path for each of us to serve in a way that's meaningful and deeply personal. As newly penned LPNs, you will have a strong foundation, a base upon which to build a meaningful, lifelong career. But remember, nursing is not just a job. It's not just a paycheck. It's a calling. You will be problem solvers, innovators, advocates, and healers. And yes, you will be lifelong learners. Stay curious, ask questions, pursue continuing education, specialty certifications, and higher degrees. Never stop growing. Most importantly, be the advocate. Advocate for your patients, that their voices are heard. Uphold their dignity. Protect their rights. Nursing is about seeing the person behind the diagnosis. Every patient you care for has a story, a past, a family, and a future. They deserve respect and compassion. As you step into the real world of nursing, keep your joy. When the days feel long and the work feels heavy, take a moment to reflect on just how far you've come. You've already done the hard things, and you will continue to do them. And in each challenge, you'll gain skills, strength, and insight to guide your next steps. Mistakes and missteps are part of our journey. Growth comes when we're willing to take every step, even the hard ones. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Strive every day to be better, to be safer providers, stronger communicators, and more compassionate caregivers. Don't settle for good enough. Seek out change. Lead it. You have the power on committees, councils, and boards. You can influence policy, improve practice, and make a real lasting impact. Remember, even the smallest changes can create ripple effects that grow into waves. Each day, you're writing the story of your career and your life. You'll be present for some of the most sacred moments a person can experience, when life begins and when it ends. You'll hold hands, offer comfort, carry memories that stay with you forever. And you'll learn that healing goes far beyond medicine. It includes the spiritual, emotional, and the human connections that we build with our patients. Our greatest burdens often bring us our greatest rewards. Adversity, trauma, conflict, they don't discriminate. But when they find you, they will also reveal a resilience that you didn't know that you had. Resilience is not just bouncing back. It's standing up, speaking out, and staying grounded when everything feels uncertain. Self-care, it's not just a luxury. It's an essential component. When you take care of yourself, you'll be able to be better for others. It's how you renew your energy, gain your fresh perspective, and preserve your passion. Remember, asking for help is not a weakness. Nursing is not a solitary endeavor. It is a team sport, and collaboration is what makes us strong. Never forget where you started, the people that shaped you, your parents, their families, your peers, and your instructors. They'll stay with you. Some will inspire you, some will teach you who you never want to become, but both will be valuable. You will have days that test you, days that break you, and days that make you cry. But those moments will be outshined by the days when you make a difference, no matter how small. To the graduates, thank you. Thank you for answering the call to this noble profession. Nursing is an art form painted from the heart. Hold on to your why, serve with an open mind and an open heart. You are joining the most trusted profession in the world, and we need you now more than ever. So welcome to nursing. You are ready, and we are so proud of you.
We will now begin presentation of candidates. Ellie Burgos wants to thank her children, Adriana and Manny, for being her greatest strength and motivation and for their incredible resilience and love through it all. This is a deeply personal achievement for her, and she is so proud to share it with them by her side. Daniela Cottle. Daniela Cottle would like to thank her spouse for all his words of encouragement and for always believing in her even when she doubted herself. His support meant everything to her. She also wants to thank her parents and sister for always being there, cheering her on, and checking in during school. She plans to take a short break before continuing her studies to become an RN. Dorsey. Letitia would like to thank first God for giving her strength, her family, and close friends. She would never have made it without their support, love, and uplifting text. Letitia would also like to thank Big Night. You pushed us even on days when we were all lost and had to figure it out together. Instructors like you are precious because you teach with love. Thanks, Mama, I did it. Letitia will begin her nursing career at Premier Nursing and Rehabilitation in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Latasha Garcia. Latasha would like to take a moment to express gratitude to each and everyone who has supported her through this journey. To her family, thank you for believing in me even when I doubted myself. Your unwavering support carried me through. To my boyfriend, thank you for holding it down and loving me through the stress. And to my sweet, wild, wonderful boys, we did it. Thank you for giving the best hugs after long days, helping out around the house, and reminding me what this was all for. Seeing your faces kept me going more than you'll ever know. She couldn't have done this without any of you. Forever grateful, forever yours. I love you all. Latasha plans to continue her education as a registered nurse. Haley Kemp Yelton. Haley would like to thank her education and strength, as well as her wonderful husband and son, for being her rock through nurse school. Haley would also like to honor and thank her parents for all they have done for her and helped her with throughout her life. She loves each of you more than you know. Haley plans to welcome her daughter into this world and continue her education. Alicia Michael. Alicia would like to thank her instructor, clinical instructors, and her preceptor involved in her journey through the school this year. Alicia would also like to thank her husband and family for the support during her program. Alicia plans to join the LPN ADN program in January and eventually get her BSN and join the Navy for nursing. Rebecca Nicole Simons. Rebecca would like to thank her husband, Michael, for his unwavering support and for always believing in her, even when she didn't believe in herself. She also extends her deepest gratitude to her mother, Tanya, for being a constant source of encouragement and inspiration, and to her stepdad, Michael, for watching her son throughout this educational journey. And lastly, a special message to her son, Noah. Always do your best, be kind to yourself and others, and never give up on your dreams, because you are capable of amazing things. Aaliyah Calandra Simpson. I would like to show appreciation to my parents for being my support throughout my journey. I would also like to thank my family for their continuous words of encouragement and God for making it to where I am now. Finally, I would like to thank myself for working hard and pushing through when things got hard. I plan to further my education into the RN program. Lakia Lavette Smith. Lakia would like to give thanks to the man above, recognizing that none of this would have been possible without him. She also extends her heartfelt gratitude to her family and friends who have supported her throughout this journey. A special thank you goes to Mrs. Knight, who consistently goes above and beyond to show how deeply she cares about the success of her students. Micaiah Arthur Senyondo. Firstly, Micaiah would like to thank Jesus Christ for making all things possible. Micaiah would like to thank her husband for always being her study partner and supporter. She would also like to thank her parents for paving the way so that it would be easier for her to achieve her academic goals. Micaiah is planning on continuing her education by applying for the LPN ADN program. She is also planning to move into employment as a psych behavioral health nurse. Samara Shane Stevenson. Samara would like to thank her family, especially her mom, for always being her rock. She would also like to acknowledge the strength and motivation that her two sons, Corey and Adam, gave her to push through this challenging year. Samara plans to continue to transition to the ADN program. Kimberly Morgan Vance. She would like to express gratitude to her husband, family, and in-laws who supported her through this past year. Kanisha Centrise Whitney. Kanisha gives all glory to God for carrying her through this journey. She is deeply grateful to her family, friends, and classmates for their encouragement, and to Mrs. Knight, who truly lived up to her name as a knight in shining armor throughout the semester. Kanisha dedicates this penny to her late boyfriend, Jaquan J. Cannon, who always believed she would become a nurse, and to their sons, Hefe, Quincy, and Jaira, for this is for them. She also extends heartfelt thanks to Jaquan's family for their continued love and support. Kanisha will continue working at ECU Health as a nurse aide too, while preparing to take the NCLEX. Though her exact path as an LPN is still unfolding, she remains focused and hopeful about starting the ADN program next year as she continues growing in her calling to serve through nursing.
Graduates, please take your places at the front of the stage. Our graduates will now recite the Practical Nurses Pledge. Repeat after me. Before God and those assembled here, I solemnly pledge to adhere to the code of ethics of the nursing profession, to cooperate loyally with the other members of the nursing team, and to carry out faithfully and to the best of my ability the instructions of the physician or the nurse who may be assigned to supervise my work. I will not do anything evil or malicious, and I will not knowingly give any harmful drug or assist in malpractice. I will not reveal any confidential information that may come to my knowledge in the course of my work. I pledge myself to do all in my power to raise the standards and the prestige of practical nursing. I now present to you the 2025 Craven Community College Practical Nursing graduates. Graduates, please return to your seats. At this time, we would like to present the student-selected class speaker, Micaiah Arthur Signondo.
Good evening, distinguished faculty, proud family and friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Today, I am honored to stand before you to show you all gratitude and to reflect on the past year of the Practical Nursing program. First, I would like to give honor to Jesus Christ for making this graduation possible. Also, on behalf of the graduates, we would like to thank all faculty, family, and friends for supplying us with resources and support while being on this journey to become a practical nurse. As we reflect over the past year, it seems like yesterday that we received our acceptance letters with great excitement, but also with some fear of not knowing what to expect. The first semester, we were building our relationships and foundations and feeling our way around. Second semester brought more challenges that made us realize that we all needed each other. Third semester, we could see the finish line, but it seemed like there were so many obstacles to face before we reached the finish line. But now I can stand to say, not only have we reached the finish line, we crossed it. The long study sessions, test anxieties, frustrations, disappointments, and stress was all worth it. Galatians 6:9 states, "Let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." We got weary, tired, restless, and even cried, but we did not faint. Besides the challenges, we made many memorable and funny moments in nursing school, like Miss Knight showing us how to do pursed lip breathing, or the time she let us put on a spa mask during our comfort and non-pharmacological lecture. We shared so many laughs and jokes and playful moments. Even with the stressful moments, we laughed through it. And we were each other's support system. We became a family. We celebrated weddings, baby showers, and birthdays together. Also to Ms. Knight, thank you for being supportive and encouraging. Thank you for the little notes you left at our desks, the snacks, the candy before tests, the exaggerated lectures, and for the sacrifices you made. On behalf of the Practical Nurse class of 2025, we appreciate you and we love you, Big Night. To my fellow graduates, we made it, y'all. Keep striving, keep persevering, and keep achieving. We only just begun.
So, North Carolina has been well known for its many firsts in history, such as First Flight, the first for Pepsi by Dr. Caleb Bradham, and all those right here in New Bern. Yet many may not be aware that on March 3, 1903, North Carolina was the first state to recognize the essential need for nursing regulation and pass the very first Nurse Registration Act in the United States. Craven County also has historical lineage to add in recognition of being first related to nursing. It was rare in the late 1800s for a young woman from the rural town of New Bern, North Carolina, to leave her family and venture to live in another part of the country. Yet Josephine Bradham Burton, sister to the Pepsi's Dr. Caleb Bradham, had the gumption to go to Philadelphia and pursue her career and goals of becoming a nurse. She was bright, she was dedicated, and hardworking enough to graduate from one of the best nursing schools in the country. She was further empowered by unveiling herself to the most current professional nursing events. And on June 4th, 1903, Ms. Josephine Bradham Burton registered at the Craven County Clerk of Court's office in accordance with the provisions of the newly established North Carolina Practice Act. On that date, Ms. Burton from New Bern, North Carolina, occupies an impressive position as the very first recorded nurse in the United States. Her story illuminates important periods in nursing history. On the 60th celebration of Craven Community College, which I thought was pretty impressive since the PM program started with it, right? Know that your origin has deep roots and provides strong futures ahead of you. Persevere and create firsts in your nursing profession. Take leadership in your craft as those before you did. We wish you all the greatest success as you move forward and welcome working beside you as equals. Family and friends, thank you all for joining us to honor the graduating class of 2025. If you will please remain seated through the recession and join them in the lobby for a nice time. Sorry. So graduates, please stand.